Cannot drop a 15-0 for the second time in FC 25. I've only done it once this year. Last weekend, we went 14-1. We lost that game 13. We were absolutely cooking last weekend. We made some big upgrades. We bring in Conte, and we now have the one and only, the beast himself, the GOAT himself, Maradona, man. 92 rated, and you're probably wondering how we got here. I evolved him up, and for me to be able to get 500,000 coins, I only had 200K. I had to sell my boy Maicon again. I didn't want to sell him. I want Maicon to be here. I don't like touching my team right before the weekend league. I kind of love the team we had last weekend, but unfortunately, we had to do it to get Maradona. I have to test him. Now, the way the team's going to have to work now is Puskas going to have to hit the bench, which is just crazy. Yamal will be on the right. My boy Maradona will be on the left. We'll then have Mbappe at the striker, Ronaldinho at the cam, and then Conte and Petit holding down the midfield. Can we drop a 15-0 with this bad boy? Already looking at it, I feel a little bit weird, and I'll explain as we jump into the gameplay why I feel a little bit weird. And it's not just that Maicon is missing, because I don't really like this João Cancelo too much, but there's more to it, and I'll really explain it to you. But the way I got my boy Maradona was all through squad battles, by the way, lads. I did every single game in squad battles, and now we're jumping into the weekend league to try and get the 15-0. If I can actually go 15-0, we'll play them all right now. If I lose a game, then I'll just play until I want to stop, and I'll play the rest tomorrow. With that being said, let's jump into the weekend league. This will be our starting 11, 4-2-1-3. Midfielders on deep line playmakers, the out left mid, right mid, inside forwards, the back line just defense, fullbacks, nothing touched there, and my cam is on playmaker. All right, that's how I run it. Also, advanced forward on the boy Mbappe. And the last thing, I'm in 70 depth. Without further ado, can I drop a 15-0? By the way, you're going to see me, but I'm going to be commentating over it because your boy likes to focus, so I didn't have the mic on, because when I start talking, I start yapping. When I start yapping, I start playing terrible. So let's jump into this bad boy. If you enjoy it, welcome to the Road for Champions RTG Edition YouTube. Smash that big old thumbs up. Can we get 1,000 likes? Let's get into it, baby. I still don't know why Foot Champs just absolutely, excites me every weekend league. It's so crazy because I play rivals, but there's literally no feeling like the weekend league. Anyways, you guys just saw my starting 11, right? And going into the weekend league, I was like, okay, this is fire. This is going to be amazing. And then in my first game of the weekend league, I felt a massive imbalance in my team. And I know that's going to sound a lot very, very crazy to a lot of people, but I felt a real big imbalance. And that's why we're going to have to, during this games I'm about to play right now, I end up taking Maradona from left wing to right wing to cam, because I was trying to find a way to balance out the team, to get the team to actually beast and feast. As you guys can see, I score a goal, they score back. And it just felt like that in every single game. One, because I can't have my boy, don't make fun of me, bro. I say Corneta, his name is not Corneta, bro. The Liverpool beast, right? For me, when I have him in the team, I feel like I defend better than when I have Rio in the team. But I can't get the full chem if I do that, right? So here's the deal. The team felt amazing offensively, but it also felt bad offensively. When I had Puskas in my starting 11 and Mbappe out to the left wing, I felt like I controlled football matches way better. And you'll probably be thinking to yourself, well, Skills, that doesn't really make no sense, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I feel like Mbappe is better on the wing than he is at striker. Now, a lot of people are going to judge me for that and be like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And maybe I'm just saying that because I have Puskas in my starting 11. And Puskas is such an insane card. But I feel like when I have Puskas, it's actually having like a real number 9 that can win balls in the air, that can hold up play, I can play off of him really nice. I want to say Puskas has better passing than Mbappe. And I feel like Mbappe on the wing allows me to abuse his pace to do the cutback to finding the striker open in the box. So I feel like Mbappe at the left wing is just better. Well, in this gameplay that you're watching, Mbappe's at the striker position. And Mbappe's still going to score a lot of goals. But I'm lacking and slacking not having Puskas on the field. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, how do I get all these players into the starting 11? Yamal, Maradona, Mbappe. How do I get everybody? Ronaldinho. How do I get everybody in the starting 11? And the answer is you don't. You actually don't. You got to make a decision on which one you want and how you want to go with it. And the crazy thing about it is this. Maradona felt, for me in these games I played, better at the cam position than anywhere else I played him. First of all, I do want to say the card is insane. In the beginning, I wasn't really feeling him. And the reason I wasn't really feeling him is, again, because I had this massive imbalance in my team. I'm up 3-1 in this game. This is game number 2 of the weekend league, and I'm going to lose. By the way, last weekend, I only lost at 13-0. I'm going to lose here because I couldn't hold the ball. I could not get, and look at that gap, how Zidane's wide open. I could not hold the ball on my 9. Every time I got the ball to Mbappe, I just felt like I couldn't keep the ball on his feet. And yes, he scores here, a lucky, very lucky bounce. Maradona 100%, I mean, Puskas 100% scores this. But after that, in the 90th minute, the last shot of the game pretty much, my opponent's going to tie the game. We're going to go to extra time. And a spoiler, obviously, I told you guys, I lose. And I lose simply because of what I'm telling you. It felt unbalanced. And once I make the changes to the starting 11, the team becomes so enjoyable to play with. The moment I get Puskas back into my 11, the moment I take Maradona to the cam position, and the only reason I took him to the cam position is simply because I didn't want to bench Lamine Yamal. Once I actually finally change him, everything becomes better. I went 2-0 up, 3-1 up, then 4-3, and I'm going to end up losing 7-5, lads. Like, it was just a disaster. And I knew in my head the whole time it was happening. You can see a little bit of frustration right there. And it's frustration because I just didn't build the team properly going into the weekend league. And this player right here was able to expose me in just game number 2. And if I continued in this way, I knew it was going to get worse and worse. The next game, I'm going to keep the team exactly the same. But what I'm going to do is change Maradona to the right and Lamine Yamal to the left to see if that made a difference. And truly, it didn't make a difference. You'll see the gameplay here. It just felt still unbalanced. And the only time my team felt balanced was when Puskas got into the starting 11. So let me know if you guys feel that way. Like, I can't play with a Haaland, like a Haaland just can't move. That's not what I'm talking about. But a legit number 9, right? I don't know what it is. It just feels like Puskas' positioning feels incredible. And I don't know how to explain it. He's in spots to get the ball, play off of him, and make it happen. Look at this, lads. Every time I score, they score right back. I cannot keep the ball. I can't, bro. Every time I start to make an attack, I feel like I would trip up and lose it. I could never get Mbappe through. It just felt awful. And here I make a play happen. I don't have Mbappe back in there, but luckily Lamine Yamal can dribble, and we make it 2-1. But still, even though this was happening, you can see it in my face. I'm excited, but I know something is fully wrong. And I got to make a change because I know Maradona's great. Look at this. Look at the amount of goals I'm giving up in the first 5 goals. If you watched my weekend league video last weekend, you know I was just slaying people in the first 5 games. I'm making everybody rage quit. Rage quit after rage quit. But here, it's like I'm fighting for my life in every single match. Look at how Mbappe lost that ball right there. I'm able, luckily, to win it back, but I lose the ball too much with Mbappe. And look at that terrible pass I put in. Luckily, Lamine Yamal gets it back, puts a pass in 4-2. Very lucky to be up 4-2 here. Very lucky to have a lead, because if I'm being real with y'all, that could have easily gone down the other way in a goal. As you can see, Maradona's now on the right wing, and I'm actually going to win the game off of a Maradona Trivela from the right-hand side. So we're going to make our weekend league record 2-1, but I'm still not happy with the team. I'm still frustrated, and I still understand there's a massive unbalance. And I tried to actually get Cornetta. Let me not say it, the Liverpool French guy, the Cornetta. I tried to get him into the starting 11 to see if he was the problem, and he just wasn't, because I really figured it out right when Puskas got in. When Puskas got in, lads, the game completely transforms. The team completely transformed. The team was just balanced. But the problem with getting Puskas into the starting 11, Ronaldinho got benched. And it sucks, because Mbappe has to go left wing. Lamine Yamal, who is an absolute stud, is on the right wing. And then at the cam position had to be my boy Maradona, right? It was the only way for me to legitimately make it happen, right? It was it. And again, Mbappe makes it 1-1. I bring in Puskas, and pay attention to what happens next. The speed boost for Puskas into the back of the net to make it 2-1. Easy peasy when you got Puskas. I cut back right here. I drop it into Mbappe. Mbappe scores off of the left wing, off of a Puskas assist. Just showing you how crazy this Puskas card is. Mbappe through the wing, hit Maradona, and Maradona to the great pass into Lamine Yamal, and Lamine Yamal is going to be able to finish that easy peasy. I'm telling you, man, look at the difference. Look at the gameplay once we actually put players in correctly, once we put the team correctly, once we actually have some type of balance. Right here, we get cooked. Luckily, it's an offside. My boy Conte grabs it, and watch this, bro. Easy, man. Maradona, nice pass. Mbappe, we're tiki-taka. I hit my man Puskas, and Puskas is never missing. I'm telling you, bro, it's different. By the way, Puskas got subbed in this game, and he got subbed in. He shot the ball 4 times. He scored a hat trick in 4 shots. It is absolutely insane how different Puskas makes this team. And again, it's not just his goal scoring, because Mbappe can do that. It's the ability to be able to shield the ball, control the ball, and take the ball forward. So if you're struggling in FC games, make sure you really pay attention to your team. Because as much as we love certain cards, sometimes it's just not meant to be, and it's just not well. Like Maradona, Lamine Yamal, Ronaldinho, Mbappe, that is the ideal situation for me. That's what I wanted to run. That's what I thought would be enjoyable. But what was the best for me? Puskas, Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, and then Maradona at the cam position, if I want to run him. Or sell Lamine Yamal and put Maradona out there. Game 1 of him being in the starting 11, guess what happens? The first couple seconds, the man hits the back of the net. Then Lamine Yamal turning on the jets. Look at Lamine Yamal doing Lamine Yamal things. He makes look at that Puskas, the layoff to Mbappe, Mbappe off the wing. He just makes the entire team better, bro. This guy pauses the game. It ain't gonna matter because Puskas is dribbling, drops it off to Maradona. Maradona looking for something. Maradona doing what Maradona does, dribbling like a beast. Maradona still on it, doing Maradona type things. And as you can see, we're finally playing FC. It took me that many games to start playing FC. The moment Puskas got the starting 11, it was GG, no re, bro. We're not even like, my opponent scores 2 goals, but we're comfortable, man. We're not stressing. I'm not losing the ball instantly. We're able to make very nice plays, except for right there when I mess up with Lamine Yamal. Don't worry about it. We're going to win it back instantly with Petit. Maradona, look at this. Look at the Maradona. Look at the Maradona. Look at the Maradona going crazy. The boy's a dribbling machine. That R1 is crazy. Puskas, Lamine Yamal, golazo. You see what I'm saying about Puskas? The passing and the ability to hold up the game is just different. It gives me a completely different style, a way of playing this game that's just unmatched, man. And unfortunately, I don't get that with Mbappe. Lamine Yamal scores another one. Everyone is playing better now that Puskas is in. And I gotta be real with you, Maradona is one of the funnest cards I've used in this game. Hands down, the card is absolutely amazing. By the way, that's another Puskas assist. It's just insane, lads. This wasn't happening with Mbappe. When I had Mbappe there, it was more kind of like a run and gun type of offense. It was one of those like, hey, run in a straight line, you know, try to do a little skill move real quick, shoot it. It wasn't like the team wasn't playing well together. And it took me a couple games to realize that, and it sucks, man, because I do think that we would have dropped a 15. If we didn't drop a 15, we definitely would have probably got the 13-0 again, 14-0 again, just like we did last weekend. Nice little layoff to Maradona. And guess who gets the assist? Big Puskas, man. The guy's passing is absolutely ridiculous. We make no mistakes with Puskas when he gets the ball. Look at that. Puskas, hold up play. Puskas to Mbappe. Mbappe roulette. Mbappe shoots. It's easy peasy when you got a good play off number 9. I just play off of him and we cook. Puskas makes a mistake. Don't worry, we win it back. Mbappe off the wing. He's ridiculous off the wing. A good finesse shot makes it 2-0, and we're going crazy. Your boy is vibing. Drop that thing into Puskas. Puskas with the cutback. Look at this. I didn't even know what I had in Puskas. I only realized what I had in Puskas. You know that saying, you don't know what you have till it's gone? Straight up, bro. I did not know what I had until it was gone. I took Puskas out the starting 11, bro, and I was like, hold on, man. Put that boy directly into the starting 11. We absolutely are. Look at the first couple games, how many goals I was giving up. And look at this. We're up 5-0 before my homeboy has a chance, but we still that with that boy Rio. Rio playing better. Everybody playing better. Look at Maradona go to work. I'm just going to dribble this thing, bro. Straight through everybody. You can't stop me, bro. Look at that, man. You can't. In there, Maradona. Everything got better when Puskas came in. I ain't going to finish my games tonight because there's no point. I choked it up in game number 2. I'm really kind of upset with myself. I probably should have went into rivals and felt the team before I actually played with it. The problem is I absolutely adore Maradona. Ronaldinho is one of my favorite players of all time, so I'm having a really hard time understanding who to play. If I sell Lamine Yamal, I'll get like 3 million coins back, and Maradona can go out to the right, and Ronaldinho can go back to the cam position. But I'm a big fan of Lamine Yamal, and I really like using players from right now football, and Lamine Yamal gives that. But this team right here, what you're staring at, is better than when I had Ronaldinho. It's crazy, right? Because I think a lot of y'all would look at the team and see Lamine Yamal 94, 92 Maradona, Mbappe 91, and also Ronaldinho, and you would go, you know what? That team is fire, bro. That's the one. But this is better. This is just a more balanced team. Puskas helps everyone because he doesn't lose the ball bad, and he also is a great passer, which Mbappe, I lack in slack when I'm passing the ball with him. Now, another way I can do it is keep Puskas and bench Mbappe and put Ronaldinho to the left wing or put Maradona to the left wing. Go Ronaldinho, go Maradona, go Lamine Yamal and go with Puskas. And Mbappe gets dropped. It's hard to drop Mbappe because of how impressive he is, how fast he is, how incredible he is down the wing in every position up front, to be honest with you. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So going through the rest of the weekend league tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to make a Dingo left wing or if I'm going to go ahead and run it with Mbappe. But this is the team I'm going to finish with. And then I got to make a decision. If I'm selling Lamine Yamal, Mbappe can stay because we just dropped Maradona in, bring in Ronaldinho, everything is Gucci. So I got to make a big decision. Let me know what you guys think I should do. But I really messed up our weekend league this time, lads. I messed it up big time by just not fixing the team properly before I went in. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Thanks for watching. Maradona's 100% worth that 500,000 coins if you're wondering. And also, Lamine Yamal is such a beast.